I'm live. Good morning, everybody. It's not quite 10 o'clock, but I just thought I'd go live and let you know that I'm here waiting for us all to start. So I hope you're all feeling all right this morning and you've had a good weekend. It's a bit wet, but I hope you managed to get outside a bit because we know that vitamin D is good for us, don't we? So we've got to get outside when we can. But this is our 30 minutes ready for you to start the week, Move More Monday. So just before we start, I had a message from somebody asking me about what to wear on their feet. So now I always wear my trainers because I like the support it gives my feet. All right, but if you want to do this workout in your socks, that is fine as long as your floor isn't slippy. Like if you're on a carpet, socks are fine, aren't they? But if you've got, my trainers are so clean, they're hard to go outside. So that's why I've got my trainers on. All right, so I hope that helps. So trainers, supportive shoes are the way to go, really. All right, I think we're live in about 5 seconds, ready to go. All right, so welcome everybody and thank you so much for joining me. So my name's Sarah and this is part of Generation Games at Age UK Oxford, but we have got people from all over, I know we have, not just from Oxfordshire, so thank you very much everybody. Now, safety brief, make sure you've got a drink handy, make sure you've got a lovely clear working space, you've got the shoes that you want on your feet, as we said earlier, whatever you need. And I think we're all ready to go. This is your workout, remember, so please work at your own level, all right, because I can't see you. So just work at your own level. Where there is pain, there is no gain, but just work as hard as you can for 30 minutes, all right? Here we go. Let's start with a march, all right? That's enough talking. That's what you're here to move more, let's face it. So now, look, remember, use your support if you need to. Just see how you're feeling as you start moving those feet. You're like, okay, yeah, feel all right, no, feel a bit wobbly. Hold on to something, all right? Remember, you can do it in a chair if you need to, all right? If you're familiar with our classes, you know that these exercises and moves work well in a chair, so that is fine. All right, so remember, you go for whatever suits you. If you're feeling all right, okay, let's make the movement a bit bigger. Just gradually, remember this is your warm-up, so just gradually, that's it, start to go, okay, yeah, all right, I'm with it. Okay, good. All right, so now we start with a warm-up. All right, so the first thing is just to get your circulation boosted, all right? See how you're feeling, see how your balance feels this morning, check you've got your space available, you're all right? Okay. First thing is to start mobilizing your joints. So hold your feet still and take your feet wide. All right, just so that you've got a nice stable base. Think about your postures. So you tuck your hips underneath you, lengthen through the front of the spine there. Good, shoulders back and down. Now let's start with a shoulder shrug. Up to your ears and then back down. And again, up to your ears and then back down. Now it's a nice big movement. So you're going to warm up the shoulder joints and warm up the muscles around your shoulders too. One more time. All right, good. Now stop and give your shoulders a roll. So we're taking forwards up, back and down. All right, so it's forwards up, back and down. Lovely. And again, so really roll through those shoulders. You know that movement. You know how good it makes you feel in your shoulders and it lifts your posture at the end. Look at that. Yeah, great stuff. All right, lovely. Stop there. Bring your feet back in and have another march. Off you go. Now, this march, I want you to start really focusing in on your postures. All right, so really think about how tall you can grow up through the spine. Yes, good. How much you can lift the chest and be lovely and proud through that chest. How tall you can lift through those neck bones. Nice sort of crown shining on the top. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, that's excellent. Excellent. Good. I can feel that. That's really good. That honestly, that's really good. All right, now you're going to move into your spine. So hold your feet still and then take them wide. All right, so again, lock off the knees, shoulders back and down. Remember that beautiful upright posture. Arms down by your side. I want you to lean side to side. That's good. Now, I don't mind which way you lean because we're not in a class, are we? So we're not going to bump anyone's heads. Just lean side to side. And as you are leaning, just make sure you're leaning in a straight line with the hip That's good. So just sliding the hand down your leg. And this is about warming up through your spine. So it's side bending. Yes, that's great. Side bending. Excellent. Excellent. Good. Now one more time, and we're going to do a waist twist now. All right, so take the lock off the knees again and just fold your arms unless you're holding onto a chair, all right? Relax your shoulders. Turn and look over your shoulder one way. Come back to the middle. Turn and look over your shoulder the other way. So do it nice and slowly, especially if you're turning your head. That's it, nice and slowly. And the thing to think about here is, are your hips facing forwards? All right, because what I want you to do is really isolate the top part of the spine. Yeah? Good. Very good. Yes, you just really try, that's it, and move through the spine. Good. Stop there. Relax those arms. Good. Bring your feet back in and march again. Good. Now, how's this march going? Is it going a little bit bigger? Maybe ever so little. That's it, ever so small. Just making it, yeah, good. Good. Just small changes. That's it. Yes, small changes as you start to go, okay, this isn't so bad. Yeah, good. Elbows are moving backwards. Chest is lifted. Yes, you are brilliant. You are brilliant. We haven't quite finished our mobility yet, so we're going to do a little bit more. All right, because I want to make sure all your joints are lovely and warm and lubricated before we start. All right, so hold your feet still again. Take them wide again. This time, hands on your hips. Circle the hips around. Nice big movement there. Yes, good. Excellent stuff. Great. That's it. Move them around. Lovely. All right. Let's come back to the middle and move them around the other way. So it's forward, side, back and side. Yes, good. That's it. Yeah, lovely. Move through those hips. Get them moving. Excellent. Excellent. All right, let's do one more. Nice big circle. All right, now come back into the middle. Let's take an arm in front and an arm behind. And then an arm in front and an arm behind. What I want you to do is start to do a bit more of a twist, a bit more of a torso twist. And this time you can move your hips. Look, can you see? The hips are moving now a little bit more. Now, if you want to, you can make that, you know this movement, don't you? You can make that a little bit bigger if you want to. If you feel all right in your ankles there and you're happy to kind of swing like that, or keep your feet still. If you want to look over your shoulder, if you feel all right in your balance this morning, you do that too. All right, so that's it. Yeah, and go at your own speed. Actually, see how your back feels. All right, so this is just about getting, that's it, yes, getting the spine moving. Yes, lovely stuff. Well done. All right. So let's stop there. Let's bring your feet back in again and have another march. Off you go. Great. So top half, lovely and warmed up. As you are marching, can you give your wrists a circle? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, good, good. And then give your wrists a circle around the other way. That's it. Good. Are you all right with your feet moving as well? Okay. Lovely. All right, keep your feet going if you can, and give your fingers a wiggle. Now, feel free to stop your feet if you need to. If you can coordinate the both, so much the better. All right, now, just relax those arms, give them a bit of a wiggle out. I want you to work on your knees now. Slow it down. Hold something if you need to, because I'm going to get you to lift your knees a bit. That's it, lift your knees. Good. Now, try and stand tall. If you want to, it's opposite hand to opposite knee. Keep your arms fairly low for this one, just because we're still warming up, all right? Good, good. That's it. So it's knee to chest, not chest to knee. And just see how you feel it. That's it. See how you're feeling with those hip flexors that are lifting the knee up. That's good. That's good. All right, one more. And you can stop there. Now I want you to bring your heel up towards your bottom, like that. Now, you can keep your hips and your feet still if you want to, or some of you, I think, might quite like to do that as a sort of a swaying movement. Okay, but that is entirely up to you. All right, all I want you to feel is your heel going up towards your bottom. So you work through the knee joint. That's good. Yeah, can you feel it? Just get it and work through that hamstring as well. It's got to really pick your heel up, hasn't it? Good. All right, one more mobility. Hold your feet still. Let's do a heel and toe. Ready? Heel, toe, heel, toe. Hold something if you need to or not, don't mind. Think about lifting up tall. Feel how good this is for your ankle. Right, this is ever so good because it really helps with that lovely walking stride. Yeah, really bringing your toe and heel up as you walk. Good. Last time, let's change sides. Off you go. Remember, hold something if you need to. Feel free. Remember, this is your workout. Okay, good. Good. Well done. All right, supporting me slightly soft there. Good. And how are you doing in your chair if you're sitting down? All right? Good. All right. You can stop there and you can march again. Off you go. Right. So now that is your warm-up done. What we're going to do now is spend the next sort of 5 minutes working a bit harder than usual. All right. So breathing a bit more heavily than usual. Work at your own pace. But this section is about getting your heart and lungs working a bit harder. All right. Because this is good for our fitness. All right, and it makes everyday tasks a bit easier if we've got that bit of fitness in your heart and lungs. Okay, so it's about keeping your feet moving. This is about keeping the big muscles in your legs moving. All right, whether you're standing or sitting. Okay, first move, half star. Right, we've done this for the last few weeks, all right, so it's half star. Tapping out to the side. What number are we on? Are we on number 4, week 4? Does that mean we've been going for a month? Aren't we good? Aren't we good? Now, keep that going and do a bicep curl, unless you're holding on, all right? So feel free, remember. Remember, it's your workout, so you go at a speed that suits you, or if some of you might want to go faster, you know, that is absolutely fine. And if you want to go slower, that's absolutely fine. That's it. I'm just here to encourage you, all right? Good. All right, now, I want you to do a half squat. All right, so hold your feet still, step out again, and then do a squat. Come back up, bring your feet in. Now do the other side. So you step, bend, lift, come in. Step, bend your knees, bum back. Good. Come in. If you want to, step, bend, lift, come in. If you want to, step, bend, lift, come in. One more, step, bend, lift, come in and march. Great, good. Now is that march a bit bigger? How's your posture though? Suddenly thought I could feel mine beginning to droop. Lift up, shoulders back and down, chest lifted. Yeah, that's good. That's great. Lovely stuff. You are brilliant. You are brilliant. Okay, now let's move into tap backs. All right, so slow your feet down. Tap back behind you. So tap back. You got enough space. All right, bicep curls again if you can. Just the toes coming down at the back there. If you want to, you make your arms bigger. All right, if you can. Yeah, that's it. Let's do it. Make your arms bigger so you've got that front raise. Now, nice deep breath. You probably slightly lean forwards and that is fine. All right, you're working through the big muscles in your bum. Good. They're really good stability muscles, those are. How are you doing in your breathing? So you should be able to hold a conversation with me, should you want to. All right, so you should be breathing hard enough that you can still hold a conversation. That's it, good, lovely. All right, a few more. Looks good, looks good. Excellent stuff, excellent. Good, come back into the middle, march again, ready? Here we go. All right, you are doing brilliantly, you are doing brilliantly. Keep lifting up. Keep the arms going. We're nearly there, I promise you. All right, we're nearly there with this. Or about halfway. Is that nearly there? It is, it is. Heel digs. Ready? And dig your heel in. Dig your heel in. Now you can bend that knee slightly if you can. Good. All right, now arms. Push. 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 Yes. Push. Good. That's it. Lovely. So you keep those big muscles in the legs moving. Excellent. You keep the arms going if you can. Remember, you can hold on if you need to. All right. Remember, it is your workout. It's your workout. All right. Good. That's it. Good. You know how hard you can be working here. Good. And we are over halfway now. All right. Well done. Well done. Well done. Good. Couple more. One more. Now march again. Ready here. Off you go. All right. Now then, here comes big march, small march. Big march, small march. Then there's one more after that. Okay, so look forwards. Shoulders back and down. I want you to imagine that you're walking up a hill, all right, and it's good. Ready, steady, and here we go. Let's go bigger. Yes, let's go bigger. Good, that's it, right up the hill. There, great. There, excellent. 4 more. Ready, 4, good. And 3, yes. And 2, and 1. Slow it down. Good. That's it, yeah. Have a look around because we're going up again. Right, so just have a breather. Have a look around as you would do if you were going up a hill. Remember those days when we were allowed out? Right, here we go again. Up the hill a bit more. You ready? Steady to the top. Ready? And let's go. Get the arms going. Get the knees lifting as much as you can. Keep your posture up lovely and tall. All right, we're almost there. We're going to do 4 more. I can see it. 3. Yes, I'm almost there. 2. Good. And 1. You are brilliant. Slow it down. Slow it down. How's your breath? Good. Good. That's it. Get your breath back. So just, yeah, that's it. Let your breath go. Woo. Okay. Now, we're going to do 1 more. This is hard again because actually we got to the top and there's just that little bit of a viewing tower that we can go to. All right. So in order to get up there, you've got to climb up some ropes. All right. So if you can, we're going to the arms coming up and down. All right. Now we're going to do 8. It's bigger legs, bigger arms. You ready? Steady. And let's go. Let's reach and pull. Let's reach and pull. Yes. Let's reach and pull. Let's reach and pull. 4 more. 4 and 3 and 2 and 1. And have a breather. You are definitely there. Definitely there. Good. That's it. Just march through. That was excellent. We did it. We did it. Let's cool down. Step side to side. Don't mind which way you step. Step side to side. All right. Good. Now, how are you going into that? Because you've been a lot of forward facing. Sideways can be a bit of a balance challenge. And it's good for your hips. It's good for all these muscles here. Let's just do a little swing. Do a little swing. That's good. That's great. So what we've done is we've done exercises now for your heart and lungs. All right, good. We're going to move into strength of your legs now. Now, this will help with your fitness as well, but this will also help with everyday tasks, all right, because it's really important to keep our muscles in our legs nice and strong. It's good for the muscles. Sorry, it's good for the joints around your hips and around your knees. Make the movement smaller with your arms. First move is squat, all right? Okay, so hold those feet still. They're about hip width apart. You can hold something if you need to, or to push your bum back, come up for a lift there. Okay, so we're squatting down. Ready? Bum back, lift up. Now, again, push your bum back, lift tall. Now try and push the hips forwards a bit at the front, at the top. So it's there. Lift, push your hips forwards. You got it? So down. Now squeeze your bum. There. Good. Down. Now power up. Squeeze your bum and lift the chest. Good. Down. Squeeze your bum and lift the chest. Great. Feel it. Feel it here. Look. Here in those thighs. Power up. Good. Squeeze your bum. Just 2 more. How are you doing with those knees? Go down as low as you can, all right? As low as you can, but no lower than the knee, all right? So there. Excellent. Stop there. Give everything a bit of a wiggle out. That's it. Good. Yes. Excellent. Now, forward lunge into back lunge. So hold on to something to start with, okay? So hold something. That's it. Yep. Supporting knee next to where you're holding. That's it, slightly bent. Now, have a practice because I want you to step forward into a forward lunge, come back into the middle, and then step backwards into a backward lunge. All right, so give it a wiggle. All right, just stay there because what we're going to do is fall without stopping. Okay, up lovely and tall, shoulders back and down. Ready, steady, and step over something. Now step back. Okay, 3 more. Ready, and forwards and backwards. 2 more. Now try and keep your chest lifted. Yeah. Excellent. Backwards. All right, lovely. Now 1 more time. Ready? Step forwards. Good. Step backwards. And come on up. And give your legs a bit of a wiggle out. Right. Other side. So hold something again if you need to. Supporting knee slightly soft. Have a practice. So it's forwards. See how you feel on this leg. And backwards. Bend both knees there. Just up on those toes if you can. All right. You ready? 4 more. Lift up lovely and tall. And step forwards. Bend both knees. Step back. And bend both knees. Excellent stuff. 3 more. Forwards. Great. And backwards. Now, really, really good for your strength. Incredibly good for your balance as well. And these movements help when you want to come down onto the floor, which is what we're going to do in a minute or two, if you want to. All right. Oh, 1 more. Excellent. Come back into the middle there and have a breather. How are those legs feeling? Do you want to give them a bit of a rub? How are your knees? Are they okay? It's hard, that one. It's really hard, but it is really, really good to keep practicing that movement, especially if you can keep your chest lifted. Ankles, heel and toe raise. So hold something to start with. Have your feet to the hip width apart. Lift up, right onto those toes. Then come back and lift your toes up. All right, so let's go again. So I want you to go heels up and toes up. All right, now go again. Now, whilst you're doing this, can you maintain a lovely upright posture? Squeeze your bum in as you rock back onto those heels. So keep upright. Ready? Right up onto the ball of the foot. That's it. Right back onto those heels. Lift the toes. Good. Good. Do hold on. All right. This one is probably all right not holding on, but this one, when you come back onto your heels, it's so much harder. Good. Lift up. Good. Can you feel the strength in your ankles having to work, the strength in your shins? And also, you've got to work on your balance, haven't you? Because it's not normal to be on such a small point of your foot. Let's do 1 more. All right, so keep pulling in your tummy, chest lifted. That's it, and toes lifted. Excellent, excellent. And then you can stop and give everything a wiggle out again. So get the blood back into those shins and back into those calves. All right. Now, we did this one last week. This is a side leg raise. So step to one side of your chair or support. Be up lovely and tall and see if you can have your feet together. That's a bit of a challenge to start with anyway. Now, step one way. Bring your feet together to close. And then take your leg out to the side leg raise. Then step there. So step. Bring your feet back together. That's a bit of a challenge there. Then take your leg out. Okay, got it? Step, close, lift, together. Well done. Step, close, lift, together. Excellent. Now keep that going. Keep that going. Try and keep those hips facing forwards. It's just a relatively small lift there in that leg. Good, good, good. So you're working through your outer thigh. This is really good for your hip bones underneath those muscles. Excellent stuff. Well done, well done. Step together. Good. Well done, well done. You are doing brilliantly. You are doing brilliantly. We're almost there, everybody. All right, we are almost there. Thank you so much for keeping going with this. All right, let's do 1 more. So 1 more that way. All right, so let's do 1 more that way. Excellent, excellent. Have a breather. Give your legs a wiggle. Let's have a calf stretch. I'm going to turn to the side, all right, because I like holding on when I take my calf stretch. So step back with 1 foot. Bend that front knee. Press the heel down into the floor and feel how that is stretching out the back of your calf. This is really excellent for increasing your stride length as you walk. Gives you nice big strides. All right. Well done. Oh, can you feel it? Honestly, I've been doing this stretch for years and it still feels so tight. I suppose it's really effective, isn't it? It's a really effective stretch. Come back in and then change sides. That's it. So press that heel down, bend the front knee, give your calf a really good stretch. It's really important to do the stretches at the end. Try and do these stretches as often as you can. Now, we're going to come down onto all fours for one exercise. If you don't want to come down onto all fours, bring the leg in, you can stay standing. Now, I'm going to show you the standing version. It's hump and hollow. So that it is hips underneath, hips push back. So if you want to stay standing, all right, it's hump and hollow, and you're like that. All right, now, can you come down onto all fours? Take your time. You may need a cushion underneath one of those knees as you come down. Now, if you're not used to this, the best way of doing it is stepping forwards with your strong leg, so that controls the movement as you come down. All right, so knee just on the floor there, untuck your toes, come on down, get rid of your cushion, and come on down onto all fours. All right, so you're humping and hollowing again. Ready? So you are going hips underneath, just like you do if you're standing or in the chair, and hips going up towards the ceiling. All right, I'm going to look that way because actually that's the way I want my spine to be. I need it to be nice and straight. Okay, but I'm going to turn because I want to talk to you. There. Now, can you feel that in your spine? Now, come into neutral, hips underneath. You can look at those knees if you want to. Hips up towards the ceiling, and you can look up if that feels all right in your neck. So now it's only one exercise on the floor, so we're not going to do anything else. So you can stay here for another few rounds, another few repetitions, really just working through your spine. Well done. Oh, that's great. That is really good. Really, really good. Well done. That is excellent. That is excellent. Oh, good. And how are your hands feeling on the floor there? All right. Now, let's bring your spine into neutral. So if you're on the floor or standing, into neutral, that means those hips are lovely and square, and we are going to stand back up. So crawl towards your support if you need your support. No, if you don't need your support, if you're happy going down and up off the floor, step forwards with your weaker leg. Try that. Not if if it's easy for you, step forwards with your weaker leg and give that a go. Normally, you would step forwards with your strong. Okay. All right. You back up. Give everything a wiggle. Excellent. Right. Final stretches. We've done it. It goes quite quickly, I think. So feet lovely and wide. Now take a deep breath in. Lift your arms out and up to the ceiling. And relax them down like so. One more time. Ready, steady? Oh, because we have very nearly done it. You've just got to do your stretches as well. All right, so last few minutes there just to do your stretching. Just relax. Okay, right. Feet lovely and wide. Hips tucked underneath you. That's it. Lift up lovely and tall. Let's take one arm and a nice big stretch up to the ceiling. Don't mind which one it is. Can you reach up really tall now? And then lean over so you feel a stretch in your waist muscle. Now keep breathing. Breathe into the muscle there as you stretch it out all through those rib cage. That's it, right into the arm and underneath your armpit. Good. Then you can relax that down and you can change sides. So it goes up to the ceiling, reach up really tall and lean over. Well done. Again, keep breathing, relaxing through those shoulders. Lovely stuff. Get a nice, good stretch there through the waist. Come on back into the middle and relax those shoulders. Give them a bit of a roll there. Stretch off your chest now. Place your hands on top of your bottom. I'm just going to turn to the side so you can see where they are. On top of the bum. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and lift the chest. If you're sitting down, this is the one where you can hold on to the back of the chair. And that's it. And really squeeze. Oh, thank you so much, everybody. It's really, really lovely to see so many people, or to know so many people are there. I don't feel alone in my garage. All right, you can relax, give those shoulders roll now. Inner thighs, okay? Let's take your feet so they are wide. Hold something if you need to. Now let's turn one knee and toe out, then the other. Oh, how you do? Quite difficult, that one. It's stretch. Okay. Happy there? Knee just over the line of the ankle. That foot faces me. It's ever so good if you could give these inner thighs a stretch. Come on back into the middle. Change your feet around so one foot faces the camera and the other foot pokes out towards the side, and then you lean. All right, but your shoulders and your hips stay lovely and square facing me. So you're just, that's it, it's just trying to stretch through those inner thighs. We'll do it a bit differently next week, but for now, we'll do one leg at a time, just stretching through those inner thighs. Yes, excellent. Come on back into the middle and bring your feet just back in, give them a wiggle out. Now, hamstrings. So let's take your right leg forwards. So your right leg forwards, then you bend your left knee. So you put your bum up towards the ceiling, you put your hand, unless it's supporting you, on that bent leg. So can you feel that you've got a stretch in the back of that hamstring, back of that leg there, the one that's straight? All right, bum up towards the ceiling, look down towards the floor. So you keep your neck straight. I know it's a bit difficult because you're probably looking up at me, but I'm not doing anything, I'm holding it still. I'm looking up at you. We're all looking up at each other. Lift up. Good. Bring your foot in. All okay? Step forwards with the other leg. All right. So your left leg, and then you bend your right. So make sure you're sitting back. It's often quite a tricky one to get into position unless you're familiar with it. If you're familiar with it, it's like, yeah. But unless you're familiar with it, it's a weird old thing. You've got to bend this leg, bum up to the ceiling like you're sitting down. This works really well when you're sitting down in the chair, doesn't it? When you've got that leg lovely and straight. Good. Keep those bums tilted up towards the ceiling. Well done. This one is really good for letting you get down towards your feet. It's good. It's a really good stretch for that one. Okay, and up you come. Legs come in. We're almost there. I want to stretch off this bit, the front of the thigh. I'm going to turn around again just so that I've got my support. Take one leg back, all right? Not too far, not quite as far as the calf stretch. Can you come up onto your toes? And then can you tilt your hips underneath you? All right, let me come and look forwards at you now. It's a bit of a tricky one, but it's really, really good to stretch the front of your hips there. That's it, and that muscle that runs down the front of the thigh. It's a bit awkward, but it's a good one to do if you can. Give it a wiggle and then change sides, all right? So you step back again. That's it, lift the heel, tilt those hips underneath you. I'm going to turn around to the front again so you can see me, look, just there. Can you feel it all right? So through the front of the hip. I think we've done it. Come back in, give your legs a bit of a wiggle. Oh, great. Give it a nice big reach out to the side and bring yourself together because we deserve a cup of coffee and maybe a tapper cake. Other cakes are available. Thank you ever so much for coming. I'll see you next week, 10 o'clock, Move More Monday. Have a look at our videos online if you want any more. And thank you very much for coming. Bye. Oh, you're welcome.